Okay, I just wanted to do a quick video here on a brine for wild turkey preparation. Really, to me, wild turkey has a really good flavor, whether you grill it or fry it or smoke it. I enjoy wild turkey a lot. Just has a real distinct flavor, but some people like to brine their meats, and so that's what I'm going to do, just to infuse some more flavors into the meat. I have this brine here. It's a real simple brine. It calls for 2 gallons of water, a cup and a half of salt. I'm using a sea salt, a third cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of pepper, and that's probably about 4 to 5 tablespoons of minced garlic. Then you have a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, and then I like to put about a half a tablespoon or more of Tony's Cacciari's Original Creole seasoning. And so what you do is just incorporate all of this mixture into your pot of water, and then you brine the turkey for about 2 days before you smoke it. And then you can see the turkey I've got here. I'm actually going to do a couple of turkeys. This is 2 turkeys that I harvested. And if you notice on these turkeys, there's a drumstick. You can see that there's quite a bit of connective tissue on turkey legs, because all they do is run around. And you'll notice it's not really the same size as a commercially produced turkey, and that's because these turkeys are running around and they're not just confined and being pumped up with antibiotics and steroids and confined to a particular space. So the meat is very healthy for you. You notice the dark coloration of that meat. And then I have some breast pieces here of the turkey. I actually deboned this. This is a breast from one of those turkeys. That's just pure meat right there from one of the wild turkeys. So really a nice harvest. So we're going to go ahead and incorporate all this into our brine mixture. And again, we're going to brine it for 2 days. And then we're going to slow smoke this over some oak and maybe even a little bit of hickory, and we'll show you the finished result. So thank you for watching our videos, and stay tuned for the finished result of this smoked wild turkey recipe. So once we get all our mixture in here, we'll just stir this, get it good and mixed up, make sure all that salt is dissolved. So we've got a good mixture of brine solution. Make sure all the sugar is dissolved, so it's not just sitting on the bottom. And really, a brine solution is really key. Especially, I like the flavor of wild turkey. Wild turkey to me is really tasty, but some people say that it has a little bit of a gamey taste. But once you put this brine mixture in here, and then after smoking, really comes out well. And just to show you, this is a standard, or I mean not standard, but this is a turkey leg, a wild turkey leg. And so you can notice that it's just not it's not this great big leg like you would see in a store-bought turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and put those turkeys legs. This is actually 2 wild turkeys that I'm cutting here, that I'm cooking or brining. There's the breast meat from one of those. I deboned that portion of the breast meat, and I'm going to put that in the brine solution. That was deboned because I had to remove a lot of it. This one, I left the bone in. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there just like that, with part of the bone. And then I had another nice section from one of the other turkeys that I was able to get these nice big pieces of meat from the turkey breast. And so we're going to put that in there. We're going to let that brine for 2 days, covered in the refrigerator, and then we're going to smoke that, slow cook and smoke that over some oak for a few hours, and then we'll show you guys the end result.